Welcome to an examination of the true economics behind land development in the UK. We are going to uncover the financial incentive that drives the entire construction and house building industry. Agricultural land without planning permission trades for roughly £20,000 per hectare, but secure residential permission on that same dirt, and the value rockets to over £2 million. This massive arbitrage, known as planning gain, is the drug the entire industry is addicted to. It provides a financial buffer so fat that it absorbs inefficiencies that would bankrupt a brownfield project. The decisions made by developers are not driven by social need or environmental sustainability. They are driven by the cold logic of the spreadsheet. The narrative that we must concrete over the countryside to save the next generation from homelessness is, quite simply, an economic fiction. When you strip back the veneer, you find a system of taxation and risk assessment that makes destroying a hectare of wheat infinitely more profitable than regenerating a derelict industrial estate. The primary barrier to brownfield development is not cost, but risk, specifically the highly uncertain, abnormal costs. On a greenfield site, costs are predictable. You pay a foreseen $40,000 for a roundabout or nutrient neutrality. On a brownfield site, you are rolling the dice on decontamination, asbestos, and Victorian sewers that aren't on any map. This risk is unquantifiable. Beyond the abnormal costs, there is the fiscal absurdity of value-added tax that exacerbates the problem. New build housing on empty land is zero-rated for VAT. This means developers receive a massive tax advantage for building on green space. In sharp contrast, renovation of existing buildings, which could regenerate communities, attracts the full 20% VAT. This is not a market failure. It is a policy choice. It is a direct result of how government architecture is set up. We are effectively subsidizing the destruction of the countryside while penalizing the regeneration of existing, often historic, structures. The fiscal architecture is fundamentally designed to pave it, to encourage development on greenfield sites. The current economic model makes short-term profit highly desirable at the expense of long-term sustainability. We are liquidating natural capital to build assets that blow our carbon budget, all because the relative land value on a green field looks better than a brownfield site. It is time to demand policy change that incentivizes regeneration and truly addresses the housing crisis without destroying our countryside.